With today's lesson, you're going to be looking at how to use arrays with division. We used arrays with multiplication, and division and multiplication, have that relationship where you can use one to help you figure out the other. So it's just natural that the arrays are going to come in handy for this concept. So with the array, what it is just a visual picture of those repeated numbers. So it's kind of always going to be a square rectangular shape. So you'll watch a little video here about how arrays are going to help you with understanding division. We've got an anchor chart here that has different division strategies on it. Like the repeated subtraction that we did yesterday, and then here's the array concept today. And then there's a couple of other things that we'll talk about later on also, and you'll probably see this anchor chart again in another lesson. It's just like if we were in the classroom, we would have that posted on the wall. So with this lesson, you'll see the same array repeated 4 times. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, before you move on to the next set of arrays, and this is just going to kind of help you focus on how to use the array and just to get a number sense about division also. So you're just going to answer the question, how many rows are there in the array? And remember, rows go left to right. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm kind of helping you out with this one. So you'll put your answer there. On this one, we want you to figure out how many columns are in the array, and that's top to bottom. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's your answer for the second one. Right here, it says how many shapes are there in the array. So that's the total number. That's your big number with division. That's kind of your starting number. Okay, so you'll just count those circles there, and you'll put the answer right there. You'll come on down, and this is the last part of this array. We want you to write a division sentence that represents the array. So remember, you'll start out with your dividend. That's your big number. You'll start out with it right here in your answer. Your big number is your total number in your division sentence that you're going to be splitting up, which is represented here in the array, the total number of dots, okay, or circles. So you'll put that number here, and we cannot use the division symbol in forms for some reason. Well, it's not on your keyboard. So if you would just use the slash button, which is on a keyboard, it's to the very left beside the shift key, and it's on the same button as the question mark. So you can just use that for the division symbol. So you would start with your dividend number, your big number, divided by, and you can either put how many rows or columns, and then equals, and then you would use the other number. If you use columns here, it would be rows here. So for example, in this one, we have 3 columns and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. Okay, that's going to give you 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. You have 18 circles there. So your division sentence would look like this: 18, which is in your dividend, divided by, you're going to put that slash there. And if you put 3 columns, 18 divided by 3 equals 6 rows. Okay. If you do it the other way, which would also be correct, you could do 18 divided by 3 equals 6. So 18 divided by 6 equals 3, or 18 divided by 3 equals 6. Either way would work and would be a correct answer. Okay. If you have any questions, you can just let us know. Thanks.